Gonna turn my brightness down a little bit. What was that? Probably way too... This is way too red. I want a little something. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit. And then I'm gonna put like a gloss over it so that it's not like maybe so bold. It's like literally blood. I guess I'm gonna use some of that weird pink stuff we used the other day. Ooh, I actually have this clear one. What is that? Lil Famous! Thank you for the 10 biddies. Thank you, Lil Famous. I think I've seen RoboCop. Hi, Dansadoni. Hi, Myth. Hi, Kay. Oh, thank you for the 10 biddies, Lil Famous. I forgot that this is minty. It's like, it's called iced. And it's supposed to make you feel like, thank you for the 30 biddies, Lil Famous. Ah, it's burning my little lippies. Ow, wait. This isn't what I wanted. I had a dream, I had everything I wanted, and it didn't have this. Mascara today? It's actually blue mascara. I don't think you can tell, but the mascara is blue. No, we can tell. Good. Okay, I've had this mascara forever and I've never used it because I'm like, when am I? Well, I really thought I would use it like during October, and then I never used it during October. And then I was like, why am I wasting my, because I like didn't have makeup on today. And then I was like, why am I wasting all of my like expensive mascara, that like my going out mascara? I'm gonna use the blue and give you guys a little switch up. I had a dream. Why is that song stuck in my head? I need some water. Somebody send me a hydrate, please. Please, please, please. My lips are burning. Is the color at least good? Hydrate, thank you, Kate, for the hydrate. Just drink. Dude, I've had like the actual like saddest song stuck in my head. And the other day, my grandma was like, me and my grandma were talking, and she like, grandma loves music, okay? So she's like, what's the song you've been listening to? And I sent her a song that, I don't know, like, it was just like, I was just like, oh yeah, I've been listening to this song. And it just happened to be like a little bit, it happened to be like a little bit of a, like a little bit of like a deeper song. And she goes, a lot of times the music that we're currently listening to is because it relates to your life in some way. Is this song relating to your life? And I was like, no, Grandma, everything's good. no, Grandma, everything's good. Didn't mean to concern you. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. It was embarrassing. LMAO, she doesn't have YouTube open, I swear. Ye of low faith. Myth. I was busy all day today. You're right, I don't have any faith. trying to make as much money as I can before I go home to see my family, because everyone is going to either, I'm gonna try and push for like like I'll make a dish, you guys make a dish, and we can have like a little potluck, instead of like going out all the time to try and save money while I'm there. You didn't say hi, elevators, trains, and more. I didn't see that message, honestly. So what does Lily want other than you? Hi, Arble Juice. Which month are you going back? I'm going back in less than 2 weeks. So the days are counting down, and I heard she was taking a bag of, why wouldn't I just buy some there? Ow. No, you can listen to the VODs so you can fall asleep. How about that? Send me the address. I'll meet you there. Terrence, do you want my streamer key and you stream for me while I'm gone? Just send me. You want me to just send you 2-hour-long voice messages every night? I had a dream. No. Oh. Hi, Viv. Yes. Okay. No problem. Kentucky has shops. Yes. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to like be eating out like every day, because honestly, I will be even more broke when I get back if I do that. So I'm gonna have to be like, hey, how about we like cook at home? I could fall asleep to your reading of Frog and Toad. Hear me out, 2-minute noodles. The thing is, hear me out, Myth. There's not a lot to do in my town, so what people like to do is eat. Okay? And so they'll be, it's literally like, oh, hey, you wanna like catch up? Let's go to lunch. Hey, you wanna catch up? Let's grab dinner. Hey, wanna grab breakfast? You know, there's not a lot to do. So either you're like sitting in their living room, and like, here's the thing, I'm gonna be like staying with my mom and my sister. So I can't be like, hey, you wanna come like sit on my sister's couch? Like I can't just invite, like I can't just like bring people to other people's houses, you know? I have a big family, thank goodness. Love that I have a big family. But yeah, that's the thing. And I can't be, and here's the thing, like people will be like, hey, next time you're in town, like let me know. I can't be like, hey, I'm in town. How about I come to your house? Like they have to invite me to their house. I love sitting on couches though. Hi Shorts. Is Justin what I assume you do in Kentucky? So are you gonna put, well, not really. These are like blue light glasses, and I wear them sometimes when I'm on my computer, but the thing is that they are very reflective, and so I don't want you guys to like see my address. You want me to make moonshine? I know people that can make it, and I'm not gonna go any further into detail about that, but it can be done. It is illegal though. I don't guess it's illegal to make it, but it's illegal to distribute it if you don't have the correct licensing. Why is your address plastered everywhere? It's not, but sometimes when I'm streaming and my brain is a little like goes off the rails, I'll like click on my Amazon account and then I'll click on like I'll just like be clicking around like aimlessly and beep 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 and you know my address is places, so can't have that. There's nothing else to do in Kentucky. There is other stuff to do that I like to do, but other people wouldn't like to do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if there's a will, there's a way. People will go back to the VOD. They will take screenshots, freaking lower the resolution, raise the brightness, turn it into black and white. Like they will figure out what they want to figure out. That is just how it is. That is it. That's far too much work. Just because you won't do it doesn't mean somebody won't. Joke's on you, I already know your address. Congratulations. Yeah. I saw a guy do a hillbilly shot of moonshine and he crawled into the floor right after. I have moonshine in my cabinet upstairs. It's called Boat Sinker moonshine. Because it can sink a boat. It's so strong. Commercial break. Say hello to my acting teacher that moved to Kentucky. Hi, Dance That Dominates acting teacher. Two very different things. That moved to Kentucky. Hello, welcome. I probably could figure out in like 10 minutes if I cared enough to. You probably could. Oh, you don't even drink anymore? Sometimes I still can. It's not like I can't. But I really think I have I know you guys get tired of my hypochondriacism, but I think I have a undiagnosed heart condition and I'm really scared that like my heart's going to erupt and I'm going to die randomly. And every time I drink alcohol, it makes my insides like, like I get really bad pain like where my heart is. And so I think that I shouldn't drink that much, to be honest. Like the last time I did pickle shots on my birthday, I was in pain. But I also, that's why I don't like to drink that much. Hi, it's Strange Creation. It's okay that you don't have Prime money for sub. What are you saying about people doing to your VODs? Oh, I was just saying people can like, if I have glasses on, they could like read the back, like what's on my screen through the glasses if they really wanted to. Yeah, I think it's a bot. I just don't know how StoryBot hasn't caught it. Oh, hi, honey. It's not a bot, I know. How do you know? Because StoryBot cares about actual bots? Oh. Well, why does he follow just to unfollow? Riddle me that one. But yeah, also, so like when I'm at the gym, and like I'm doing like let's say any kind of high intensity workout where like my heart rate is really high, I have like an abnormal heartbeat situation. So that doesn't help my brain overthinking either. So it just makes me feel better, at least if I'm not like drinking alcohol, because I feel like that makes it worse. if that makes sense. Do you like me with the glasses on? With my goggles on? Just look away from me and your heart will beat regularly again. Oh, nice. I'll try that. But yeah, I could technically take a shot of alcohol right now if I wanted to. Any day now. Wait a minute. Oh, man. I thought this was a business opportunity. Any day now. Kate will have a mental breakdown since you're ignoring his messages. You're doing a chill stream tonight? Yes. Hi, Juice God. Put your wig on so you can look like Lily. Wait, does he have a wig? Well, here's the thing. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that the mail can deliver things that need to be delivered before I leave for my trip. I think it'll be fine, but I'm like, oh goodness. Hi, Phoenix. How's it been? It's a lot cooler the last 2 days. Yesterday was pretty hot. Today was a very nice day, except it did rain. It's just been like sporadically raining. So it'll be like hot and then it'll chill out and then the rain will come and then it'll be cooler, but then it'll be like humid because of the humidity from the rain. And then there's like some hurricanes forming, tropical depressions out there in the ocean swirling and swishing and, you know. Then you're gonna like find out if they're coming towards the land, if they're just gonna simmer out and spin into oblivion. So I should hold my hurricane until you return? No, you got it. You're reviewing bikini. It's not a bikini. Here's the thing. I don't think I could convince a bathing suit brand to work with me unless they also had male bathing suits, but then still, I don't think that you guys would actually buy a bathing suit. Like, I don't think you guys would even buy swim trunks. Like, if I worked with a bathing suit brand that also sold trunks, I could not see any of you guys actually purchasing them. Would you? I don't believe, okay, I believe maybe, okay, Terrence and Juice God, I think maybe go swimming. I don't think like half of you guys in the chat even like go outside and get in the water. Lexi branded diving suits? Man, where are you diving in Tennessee? I would, even though I don't really swim these days. Told you, I knew that you weren't out there swimming. They need to sell banana hammocks. I'm pretty sure Kay would. I'm probably the best swimmer here. I can do all different styles of swimming. We have deep bodies of water here. Don't bully me. And like, you're going diving in the lake, the lakes. I only swim in the ocean, lakes, and saltwater pools. Dude, I used to carelessly swim in the ocean all throughout my childhood. Anytime since I think like I turned 16 anytime I get in the ocean, I break out. Like, I don't know what I'm allergic to that's in the ocean water, but I get like, I literally, and it's not like I'm not shaving right before I go out there because I know that can cause you to get a rash, but like I get the worst like breakout from the water. Like anywhere that the water touches, I just get like a bad rash. I don't know what it is. So I like to also like put my ankles up to like my knees in the water, but I don't completely submerge in the ocean water anymore. I might try it again. I haven't gotten in the ocean water in a while, but Terrence would totally swim in the Everglades riding a swamp puppy. Hello? Hi, Dee Dee. Same that I learned about riptides. Riptides are scary. Other than the rash part, definitely, like, the thought, which, I mean, the lake always kind of freaked me out about that. I just tried not to think about it, but not knowing what's under you. Like, not knowing... Dude, my hair, there was like a piece of my hair and it was moving and it totally freaked me out. I mean, from various things, bacteria, dirtiness, algae, or the salt itself. I think it's something about the salt. So if we get you a bikini, you won't be shaved. Dude, I said I didn't shave like right before going into the water. I didn't say I don't shave ever. And I'm not telling you my shaving routine. That is, let your imagination, actually don't wonder about it. I don't know what to tell you. Just don't think about what I do or I don't shave, please. Everything's fine with you is not having any of that information. Wondering, imagining, stop. None of that. You can grow a beard. I actually can't. Thank goodness. Does the same thing happen in freshwater? No. I'm fine with like going in the lake and everything. Dude, me and my best friend, I need to talk to her. We haven't talked in a while, but she's one of my best, I don't know, we haven't talked in a while. I was gonna say she was my best friend. I guess not currently, but I don't have very many friends. Dude, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, I do. We went out on kayaks, okay? We had a little bit of alcohol in our kayaks, okay? It was like a summer day, we were out on the water, just me and her, like, kayaking away, and I forgot that, like, I am, like, she was not very outdoorsy. Like, this was, like, very out of, like, she wanted to do it, but, like, it wasn't something that she had done very often, and I've been out on boats and kayaking a little bit, but I hadn't been in forever. Anyways, we went out, like, we knew the area that we, like, went out in, and then we just kept going, and we kept going. We kept going, and we were just, like, sipping our, we didn't, like, litter or anything, but we were, like, sipping our drinks, like, just chatting, haha, like, taking photos. We even had, like, some little snacks in our kayaks, okay? And then it was, like, 4 hours later, and we had been, like, sailing out, and then I was like, oh shoot, like I was like, wait, we gotta start heading back. We hadn't been like sailing the whole time, okay, so we weren't like 4 hours away from our original location, but we had went down like some coves and around and everything. I was concerned that we were not, because I was barely paying attention and she definitely wasn't paying attention, but I was definitely like scared for a second that we were not going to be able to find our way back to the shore from where we had went, but we found our way back. It was all good. We were camping, so everything was good. We returned the kayaks. They were not ours. We did almost impulse. I'm glad that I didn't, because I did end up moving to Texas. But we did almost impulse buy our own kayaks. Like, what would I have done with the kayak? I would have just, I guess, like, left it at my mom's house. And then that would have been, like, $300 down the drain. Oh, to be frivolous again. Dude, I found a receipt from when I lived in Austin. And I was working my retail manager, store manager girl job, and I was making pretty decent money. I mean, I was killing myself because I was I'm not reading any chat right now, by the way. I'm gonna go back through and reread them all. But I was making like I was making pretty decent money, I'm not gonna lie, but I was working such freaking long, hard hours. Like, there was a period where I went 3 months with only like 4 days off work. Like, I'm telling you, I was actually like years of my life. Like, the customers at the store, like, I knew who came in on what days. Like, there were certain men who came to this store, like certain men who came every Wednesday, certain men who came every Thursday, certain men who came every Friday. It was more of a men's store than a ladies' store, so I became friends with these people. And there was like certain people, and I had worked there so long, and I like knew everything that they had and they didn't have. So when we would get new stuff, I'd be like, and they would come in, I'd be like, hey, look, here's the new stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, and then they would buy it. But like, I knew what the people had purchased and what they had. That's how bad it was. That's how much I worked there. But anyways, I did used to go get my nails done in Austin, and I don't even know why I still had it. It was in like one of my old wallets that I haven't used since I lived in Austin. Like, why do I even still have that wallet? I don't know. I might get rid of it. Anyways, I spent this is how much I would spend getting my nails and toes done. Before tip anything, $175. $175. And I just like signed my name with a little freaking heart at the end. Like, girl, go back and get that money back. Hello? $175? I was like, I should frame this as things not to do again. Why? I'm so mad at her. Like, if I could go back in time, I'd slap her. Her isn't me, not the lady who did my nails. Okay. Let's go back. I got some, okay, wait, where did I stop? Stop! Like, Hayes Imagination Run Wild, I shaved yesterday. Best I can do is, wait, did my stream cut out? I literally wasn't reading the chat because I was so into my story. I was trying not to get distracted, and then I looked up and it said I have 2 viewers and my stream's unstable. I was literally trying so hard to focus for once in my life, and it didn't work out for me. I need a minute. I need to see what did you guys hear? What did you not hear? Lesson learned, stop focusing. I never get my full stories out. People will message me and be like, girl, could you finish a story for once in your daggum life? I came back and you were frozen, but I refreshed. Daggum it. Hi, TJ. Don't know how long you were frozen for. Yes, $175 is how much I used to pay in Austin to get my nails and toes done. $175. I freaking found a receipt in my old wallet that I haven't used since I lived in Austin. And now, like, I wish I had all that money back every time I went to the nail salon. Austin sucks. Here's the thing. There were some places that charged less, but then my nails would like break and they wouldn't last as long. I don't know if it's like a different product they used or just the way that they did it. I mean, it didn't to me look like they did it any differently, but I do think they used different brand of products on the nails. Or maybe the way that they like set them was differently. And here's the thing. They weren't even crazy nails like the ones that I used to get in Kentucky whenever I would get like the crazy nails. They were not even the crazy nails. They were literally regular ass freaking nails and dip gel toe nail pedicure. But yeah. Slay! All my exes live in Texas. Painting toes in Austin is my side hustle. How many times did you get them done? I mean, it was like once a month, I would say. Every 4 to 6 weeks. What are crazy nails to you? I used to get my nails done for like the seasons, the holidays. I had like the long, like not like the long nails, but I did the nails. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Hi, Xavier. That's not crazy. Every girl I dated basically did that and would always break them. You can always feel better by thinking at least I didn't spend $800 on a signed jersey. Yeah, but you at least have the jersey. I don't have any nails. And my toes, they're so cute, but they are not freshly pedicured. She had claws with glitter and sparkles. There you go. That sums it up. And I would be like, guys, are you ready for the nail reveal? And then I'd be like, ah! Like it was a whole thing. And you could probably actually go back in my old clips and find some of them. No, the ones in Kentucky were a little bit of a better deal. Cletus. Yeah, Cletus was my nail guy in Kentucky. That was the nail guy at I had 2 different salons that I would go to. Dream Nails and Star Nails. But Cletus would be like, Cletus was honestly like a little like I don't even know how to explain it to you, but like me and my friends would go and get our nails done together, and then sometimes like our schedules wouldn't align, so we couldn't go get them done together. And then like, so my friends would go, and then I would go, or they would go by themselves, and I'd go with some of my other friends, and they'd be like, oh, I'm fake name, let's see. They'd be like, oh, did you know Kenzie was here last week? I'm like, oh yeah, really? Yeah, Kenzie's going on vacation this week. Were you not invited? Me and Kenzie do not live together. We are not dating. Like, we do live our own lives. Like, yes, I do know that Kenzie is going on vacation. It's okay that she got her nails done without me. We actual drama, okay? You should pay Cletus a visit when you go back. Nails looking crusty. Are you paying? Because I can't see your nails, by the way. Don't hurt me. Don't look at them. I'm not even gonna say anything about it because it's true. They look fine with a lowercase F-I-N-E period. No, I'm not paying. Then shut your freaking mouth. If this was my daughter, I would beat her. Your defensiveness said it all. No, they actually have like paint. I have paint under my nails right now. It's just because I've been painting like every day. I was gonna be like, actually my nails look good. And I was like, oh shoot, we better keep those under the table. He is paying. I'll send you his payment info. Thank you, Terrence. I'll clean them off for you. It's, it is, dude, I can't even think. I said I'll pay. You're not paying. It's latex paint, so it literally like just scratches off like once it dries. It's not like latex paint is like the easiest to get off of your like body once it's dried. Kay will pay. He just paid for mine this week. Kay paid for yours? Get little candy corn nails? Dude, the biggest scam is design nails. Like honestly, whenever I do eventually start getting my nails done again, like I will just do like the regular like little cutesy, like no added like nail extensions, just like the dip powder and like whatever season color it is. I will not be doing like designs because let me tell you, that is where they freaking get you, because they will do, it's $5 per nail design. So like base starts out at like 45 bucks. And then you add like, if you get like the extensions to your nails, that's like an extra, $15. And then each nail that you get a design on that isn't just like the color that you're getting, is an extra $5. Did she freeze or is she a mannequin? Wait. Hello? Cletus would never do that. Never mind, it fixed itself. My daughter has respect. I don't even know what you're on about right now, honestly. If you're not enjoying yourself here, Frag, then you can go watch another stream. I don't know what you're on about. We're just chatting and having a good time here. I hear her talking, but she's just looking at her hands right now and it's scaring me. That sounds terrifying. Cletus in cars sounds like a better investment, not gonna lie. What is Cletus gonna do with a car? What is that? What is that about? Okay, bye. See ya! I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Honey, what are you doing with this box emote? It's like your new favorite thing. I look at her hands all the time. My hands actually aren't on stream that often, except for when I'm talking. She doesn't know. Wait, what do I not know? actually wrong with this? Is YouTube still working? Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, guys. Wait. Time to close YouTube chat. Wait, why? No, don't close it. It's good here. Wait, were you only saying that because... Ow. I think it's more of a Twitch problem. I don't like it. Whatever the problem is, I don't like it. YouTube hasn't been doing it, it's just Twitch. It's not my internet, it's my computer, to be honest. I have great internet. I think it's just my computer. Like if I do a speed test right now, let's see. Probably gonna stop streaming as much. Maybe like stream like 3 days a week. Get a regular job. So I can get a new PC. Yeah, my internet's freaking good. It's my computer. I can show it to you without showing you like my actual location. Myth is paying for you to get new internet. No, I have good internet. Stop. I have good internet. I'm telling you right now. This is my results just now. It's a multi-stream software, not the PC. No, it's not a PC. My PC has never... My PC has never been good. Maybe like for the first month. I need to take it back to Kentucky and just let my uncle mess with it. But my luck, like, he'll be like, I'm busy the whole time there. He doesn't even live in my hometown anymore. He moved like an hour and a half away. Which is fine. An hour and a half's not a long drive at all. But like, if it's a long drive to get there and him not be there. Yeah, there's a micro center, and you have to have the money to pay to get the stuff from the micro center. Yes, that is how it works. They'll tell you the issue. Well, Beth says it's my GPU. What am I supposed to do? Load my whole PC and bring it in there? I've never been in the Micro Center, but I have seen it. Start streaming from your phone. Honestly, those were probably the the least quality, but people were at least like, oh, you're streaming on a phone. Makes sense that your quality shit. But if I stream on my phone, I will never have notifications. It's time to go to work. See ya, I hope that you have a good day at work. Wait, so is this just gonna be like 10 different like 15-minute streams on my YouTube? Does it just keep saying like, oh, new stream? Or is it like consistently, is it like been 48 minutes on YouTube? Okay, I let my sudden sadness from your departure being slided past, I guess. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm just like so annoyed that this is not working. Hi, Alabama. YouTube hasn't stopped? Okay. Just Twitch has? Hello? Okay, listen. So, on my neighborhood thing, okay, somebody literally posted, I'm sorry, I just thought of this, so I'm telling you guys. Somebody literally posted earlier today and said, does anybody have a recommendation? Actually, I'm not even gonna tell you guys. It's so funny, but I can't tell you guys because there's too many people with opinions in here. Maybe we'll talk about it in Discord later. I just decided that it is not a good idea. I'm sorry. I know that was like, I just led up to that and then I'm not going to say the rest, but I just realized, what kind of neighborhood has a forum? There's one for every neighborhood. You look well. Hope that's true. I am very excited. I get to see my family in less than 2 weeks. So I'm very excited. Let me show you my doorbell chat. Every neighborhood sounds like an exaggeration. No, guys, somebody in chat, please tell TJ. There's literally a neighborhood app where you can just see what's going on in your neighborhood. Just by your location. I thought it was your family. Yes. I picked up right away on YouTube. Cube Google stuff for the same of it. Hi, Nick. How are you? Cube seems to know everything. Ask him. Honey, you should work at Micro Center. The router has the internet, and if it doesn't find a specific IP address, you won't give you the internet. Imagine that you want to go to a restaurant, even though there's food. You give the restaurant owner money, but he doesn't give you the food. This is what happens with the router. Oh, you literally copy-pasted that. I've never heard of that outside HOA communities. Well, it is a thing. Maybe we'll talk about it later, depending on who's in the chat later, okay? Router doesn't even find the IP, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, okay? Anyways, I wish that my stream would just be so good so that we could stream. Beep, beep. Honestly surprised Honey even has internet. He only has internet when there's not tests going on in his neighborhood. If there's tests going on, then they cut the internet out. Tap the mic real quick. Why? Just do it. When's the last time you cleaned that mic? What do you mean? This thing falls off all the time. You're using the webcam mic? I'm probably using my headset mic. I don't think I'm using the webcam mic. It says it's on my Yeti, so I don't know. Headset mic, best mic yet. I never said you were. It was using my my headset mic, not my webcam mic. Oh no. Okay, catching strays. Go back. I don't like it. You sound quiet now. Well, this is what TJ wanted. I had a dream. Everything I wanted, it must have been a nightmare. Good evening, Chair Sleeper. Good night. When have you ever cared what TJ wanted? I don't. It's like getting you to upload an emote. Dude, I haven't been on my PC until 5 minutes before I went live today. My language is so bad, sorry. I cannot believe that I was actually in the middle of telling like an in-depth story earlier and like my stream just decided to end. Like, you don't understand. I was like, I saw like all these messages coming through, and I guess that's the ones where you guys were saying like FFF. Um, and I literally thought that you guys were just like replying to my story, and so I was like, guys, I'm gonna respond to your messages here in just a second. Like, give me a minute. I'm trying to get through my story without getting distracted. And then before I could even get through my story, like the whole thing just erupted. Pickle Rick, his name is Pickle George, but very close. He's Pickle Rick's cousin, basically. Literally, it was as soon as you started the story. That's the saddest part. I just knew that I would get distracted. Nah, Pickle Rick. No, it's Pickle George. Honey, yes, you can go to the bathroom. Hello? What are you fiddling with? It's a, like, wallet. So, like, it clips on to whatever you want to clip it onto, and then, like, all of your cards go in between this hole. I didn't never use it as, like, a wallet, but I would, put all my gift cards in here and keep it in my glove box. And now I don't have any gift cards because I used them all. So I need to get rid of it. Keep coupons there. It's like literally metal. A lady like you shouldn't have to carry any money. Let me handle that. Okay. Hi, Prophet. How are you? Nice glasses. Thank you. Followed by, you don't use Apple Pay. These were for gift cards. Like Wendy's, McDonald's. I used to have a bunch of gift cards. That's what people would always give me for like my birthdays and Christmases. But now that I don't live in my hometown, I don't get any birthday presents from anybody but like my mom and my grandma. Noelle showed me what Apple Pay was. It's life changing. Do you ever fidget with your phone though, and then you accidentally open Apple Pay? And dude, the first time that happened to me, I was literally in like Home Goods, and I accidentally clicked on it, and I was like, I got so scared that I was about to like pay for somebody's stuff from like I'm talking years ago, but I thought that I was like about to pay for like I know you have to be like right there on it, and then you have to like look and do the double tap, but like I thought that I was about to have like my phone was gonna like transmit to the checkout, and I was about to pay for whoever was up there's order. Like I had like a little mini heart attack. I'm not gonna lie. Why is your voice so far away? Honey, I don't know. Go do something else. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not going to add any more into security of Apple Pay. I only have like one or two cards on there. That happened to me the other day. I barely started using Apple Pay and freaked out when I thought I almost paid for something. Exactly. Bye, Pickle Rick. Bye, Justice. Who was I talking to? Hi, Jay. Is that better? Is this the same person you said bye? I'm not worried about it. Oh, you and Pickle Rick are having a conversation? Okay. No problem. No problem. Is that better? Is the audio better on the mic? Do I need it to be right here when I talk to you guys, or is that too much? I don't know how close you need it. You have beautiful hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. Change back to the other mic so when you fidget with your mic, we don't get our ears blown out. Closer. No closer than this. How about that? I mute it when I mess with the arm. I love that song. Come close, and I just can't. Or hear me out, don't mess with the arm. I have to. That actually felt so good. I have to. I have to mess with I have to fidget with something all the time. She still didn't see it? How much longer till you go home? Less than 2 weeks. Bum, 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 bum. Like 1 week, actually. I leave on Saturday. I just realized it's not 2 weeks, it's 1 week. I leave on Saturday. He needs to hurry up so you weren't sassy. Oh, it's gonna be even worse when I get back because I'm not. It's gonna be even worse when I get back because then I'm gonna be sad that I had to leave. Just stay there. Hmm. I'm actually really excited though. I leave Wednesday. I have a wedding. Wait, you have a wedding to go to while you're gone too, right? I have a wedding to go to while I'm gone. I still don't even have an outfit to wear to it. It was supposed to be cold, so I like had a chilly like fall dress that I was gonna wear, and now it's gonna be like 90 degrees, and I'm not gonna wear that dress because I'll be freaking burning up in it. The same one? That's crazy. No, we're not going to the same wedding, but I'm saying we both have a wedding to go to. No, the one that I'm going to is in Kentucky. Yes, it's gonna be 90. And it was supposed to be like early fall. It was supposed to be like winter weather there, like in the 60s, and I was so excited. Not like winter weather, but like it was supposed to be not 90. And so I was gonna wear like a cute little fall dress. What in tarnation? The wedding I'm going to is at a church. I'm wearing a fall dress. You're not wearing a dress. Guys, this is fun to play with. Where did you get your dress? Dude, I don't know. From Goodwill? Nice. I actually was wearing a dress I already had, and now I'm like, I don't know that I have like a wedding style summer dress. I need to go through my dresses again. Like the weather just changed today, so I haven't had a chance to go back through my stuff and see. I haven't like exactly packed all my stuff yet either, so I need to start packing. Oh gosh. I, I might have a dress you can borrow. Okay, wait, send pics. Two-week forecast can't be accurate. You're right. I'm gonna have to bring both dresses because it could change back real quick. Thank you so much. I'm just joking. Anytime. Or you could just get the dress while you're there so you don't have to pack one. But why would I buy a dress that I don't need? Like, if I already have one and waste money. This girl is on a budget, okay? I am on a budget, okay? I'm literally, you guys are gonna hate to hear this, but I'm literally gonna be gone from the 13th till like the 8th of October. I'm literally gonna be gone from like the 13th till the 8th of October. So your girl is going to be broke when she gets back. Hopefully, hopefully I can do a few streams while I'm there. They rent dresses like they rent suits. Yeah, but if I have a dress that works as a dress to wear to a wedding right now, wouldn't it make more sense that I would bring that and wear it instead of like hoping that I can find one when I get there? That just sounds stressful. Oh, and yeah, the wedding is like the day after I get there. So like I'm not gonna have any time to go like dress shopping. That is just too soon. I honestly should like go tomorrow or something. But I have stuff to do tomorrow. I could like take a break, try to get a chance to take a break, but I don't know. I survived. Oh, that was a question. They do have them, yes. They do rent well, they do rent dresses, but also there's like a lot of websites where you can like have a dress sent to you and then you wear it. I can't remember what it's called. Rent the Runway is what it's called. Where you can rent dresses. Do you go alone? Yes. But I don't know like too many people there, so it'll be fine. The selective reading right now is crazy. Okay, you haven't said anything except pack it up and she doesn't see any of us. Costco dress? Just because I wish there was a dress at Costco. Costco is currently all winter clothes. Let me just tell you. I actually did get a jacket there like a week ago though. It was on sale for like $10 and it's cute. So that is in my budget. $10 is in my budget, but forgot women need a week to pick out one item of clothing. What if you make a dress right now on stream? How are your seamstress abilities? I would need material to make a dress. But I mean, I can sew. I don't have a sewing machine though, so it would take me a long time, and I don't know that the lines would be that good. Both of my grandmas are like sewing goddesses. I don't even know what to say. They are freaking mad women at sewing. They together made my mom's wedding dress that she got married in. One of them made like the veil and one of them made the dress. I don't remember which did which, or if I don't think my mom still has it. My parents are divorced. Surprise. But I wish that she did. I need to ask her if she still has it. I honestly don't know, but I doubt it. I don't know that she would have kept it. Maybe one of my grandmas have it. My mom definitely doesn't have it. I would have came across it over the years. Turn your rug into a dress on stream. I actually think that this is like pink is one of the colors in the wedding. So I don't know. I think it's like a no to wear the wedding colors, right? There's so many rules. Yo, what's up? Hi, Noah. What's the difference between a fall dress and any other season dress? It has like sleeves, but they're not like super thick sleeves. But I'm definitely not going to be wearing sleeves if it's 90 outside. You could make a pickle Rick dress. Could be enough. Could be near enough material. Do you see the face he's making at that idea of that? Are you ready to acknowledge the rest of us yet? Okay, just chat in the chat and I will say stuff to you. If you put his face on your butt, people might get a good laugh at it. I'm not wearing Pickle Rick to a wedding. Is it expensive in USA? I mean, it depends on where you shop. Imagine that on my booty. That is crazy. That's a good idea. It's not. These are like, they're fun. These are like, they're fun people, but they're definitely like homegrown Kentucky people. Like, they're gonna have like a pretty traditional wedding. I don't know that they would want Pickle Rick booty at the wedding. CK, I'm not gonna read that message. I'm reading it in my head, but I'm not gonna read that out loud. Last thing I talked about was how my B-Day is coming up and I got excited. There's a lot of birthdays that I'm not gonna be in town for. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to make it up to you guys about that. It's not true, and it's not that. Everything's fine. Add May 8th. Hey, yours isn't too far away. It's actually pretty far. It's cheaper here, and we have a traditional dress for girls. I didn't tell you what it is. That's better than any other dress. Honey, I think I'll just wear a dress that I already have. But that's good to know. You don't know it. I might surprise you. I'll take homemade biscuits as a gift. You're gonna ask your mom to make you homemade biscuits as a gift? Or what? Hello? Wait. Guys, I keep getting notifications by my cameras. You aren't my mom. I didn't say I was your mom. Your mom can make you biscuits, though. My mom has one and my two sisters has one. That's awesome. I wish that I could get I wish that I knew more about sewing like my grandparents do. I need to learn more. I can definitely like fix up something if it's not exactly my size, but I've never like followed a pattern to make like my own outfit. I've made blankets and stuff, but never something that's tailored like directly to my like waist and hip and like arm size, you know? She could make them. I like to make my own Halloween costumes. That's awesome. I've made a couple, but they were like very not fancy, like semi what's going on here type outfits. A sheet with 2 holes isn't a costume. Hey, it could be a very chill, relaxed costume. That's awesome. You had a sewing machine out fixing people's stuff. See, that's the thing. I miss my grandma. Like, I would be like, hey, grandma, like, I love these pants, but they're just a little too big right here. And she'd be like, okay, take them off. Like, she would literally, like, put a little pin in it. She'd be like, take them off. And she'd, like, get me right so fast. Back when I used, when you used Smarty. And that's the kind of things that make a difference, such a difference in the style and look of clothes. And the reason why, like, whenever celebrities do, like, clothing sponsorships, brand deals, like, they're in the commercials, their outfits are tailored to the exact size of their body. That's why they look so good in the outfits. And then you get it and you're like, why does this stick out right here a little bit? Why is this weird right here? And it's because it's not tailored to your exact body size as it is, like, on the celebrities that are wearing them in the pictures. But that they look good and you're like, oh dang, I want that. I want to wear that. And that's how they look so good. That's fine. Everyone used to make fun as well until their store-bought costumes ripped. That is something that can happen too. There's some mom who goes to conventions where her whole gimmick is she'll fix people's costumes. Really? Huh? Guys, I'm getting sleepy. I still haven't been sleeping that well. And I went to bed, like, at a decent time last night. That's why I have so many dresses. Blake Lively made them look so good. Okay, I don't know if I believe that one. You'd sleep better if you shared the love more. I don't know what it is. Honey, I'll check it out in a bit. Who is Blake Lively? She's an actress. Do you actually not know who she is? Maybe you've got stress and it's killing your sleep. Stress, yes. Not necessarily stress. My outfits, like, it usually just works out for me. I have quite a bit of clothes. I need to get rid of some of them. But I will be able to find a dress, whether it's something I already have or something I don't have. I'm going to try and make something I have work so I don't have to spend any extra money. But if I can't find something, then I will be looking at some stores and try and find something on sale. That's usually how I do it. She's had dress for 26 years. All buy your clothes. I actually crack your window. It might help you sleep. Turn on the fan. I got rid of a lot of dresses, but I don't know what you guys will think about this. But when I was in my senior year of high school, I was obsessed with wearing dresses. Maybe it's just because I didn't like wearing pants. I think that's a lot of it. But anyways, I had a job. So I had my own money, okay? I would go shopping every single weekend. And I would have at least one new dress. Like, usually two. Like, I would have, like, I would have a new dress every single week. Sometimes two. If I really couldn't pick, maybe three. Like, I had my whole closet was just dresses. I spent so much money on dresses. Fast fashion addict. I think that okay, so I kind of like, starting my junior year, but especially like my senior year, I kind of had a glow up. And I think that I made, this is just me going back in time. This was forever ago. I don't know exactly what was going through my head. But I think that I kind of, I had always maybe like worn clothes that made me like blend in. But when I was like, oh, like I had my like little glow up, I was like, I wanna like dress up and stand out. So I was like, oh, I need to look nice every day, and then I wore dresses every single day. You wore a dress for gym class? No, I just changed for gym and then I put my dress back on. You should show the ugly duckling photos. Until those photos leak online, they're gonna stay off the internet, to be honest. You never had a globe, you were always glowing. I hope that you never have to see the photos of me in middle school. Whisper me for the photos. Um, I didn't go to Lexington every weekend, if that's what you're asking, Kay. I a lot of times I went to like TJ Maxx to get because we didn't have very many options, but they actually had some pretty cute stuff. Sometimes I went to Lexington, but I had friends that worked at TJ Maxx, so I would be like, if you see anything cute in my size, like hold it back for me, and I would go exactly on the days that they got their shipments in, so I could see the new dresses that they got. Here I was thinking you were gonna slide me again. It's gonna be part of my twit longer. I just whispered them both. You're a girl and you have the right to choose a dress that suits you. Yes, and I did. About to leak them on mine and TJ's Twitter. You won't. I won't believe it until I see the super embarrassing school photos. And now you don't have a dress and you need one. How times change. I have dresses, but I feel I have like quite a few like winterish dresses, but it's not really appropriate for this time of year. Like they're very a lot of my winter dresses are very like wine colored and like dark blue, and it's just that I feel like that's like November, December type colors. So it's like way too I feel like a September wedding is not dark colors. I don't know. I used to dress like an unk towards the last half of high school, so I had my own ugly duckling phase. I was bald too. That's fine. Um, but then I have clothes, and then like a lot of my dresses are like going out dresses, not like wedding attire, not appropriate for like a formal event. I do have some of those kind of dresses, but I would say a lot of my other dresses are like black, and it's kind of you're not supposed to wear black to a wedding. Can't wear white to a wedding. I have black dresses. I have white dresses. Dude, there's so much freaking rules for women's clothing when you go to a wedding, and I didn't even know about half of it until like my friends were telling me about it, and now I can't like hear it. And even though I think it's dumb, like half of it, obviously I kind of don't agree. Obviously you shouldn't wear white unless they tell you everybody's wearing white because it's supposed to be saved for like the bride, whatever. Black, I understand. Don't wear black to a wedding. That's like funeral attire, you know? Hi Scott. Then then it's like you aren't supposed to wear red because if you wear red, then that means that you slept with the guy who's getting married before they were the girl was in a relationship with him. I definitely had never heard that one, and then when I heard it, I was like, oh, "That's crazy!" Like imagine you accidentally wear a dress like that, and then people think that I'm wearing red to the wedding I'm going to. No, you're not. I only wear black. Are you dressing up for Halloween? I don't know if I'm going to dress up. Probably at least for stream. That's why I avoid weddings. Probably won't even show up to my own. Oh, you're getting married, Terrence? Men's rules, basically no cargo shorts, no flip-flops. Black would be cool for Halloween. I mean, there's definitely people who say what you can wear black to a wedding, but I think if, especially if they're having, like, I think the wedding that I'm going to, the wedding colors are like pink and green or something, like pastel pink and green, like very like champagne pink, like that kind of a color. You know what I'm talking about? And then like sage green. Homegrown Kentucky people aren't going to think that deep about the colors you're wearing. I doubt that's even true. Sounds like BS. In what world would someone even announce they slept with the groom? Wait, well, in what world would they have to have to announce it? And why you wouldn't announce that at the person's wedding? That is crazy. And I don't think as a groom you would invite people that you've slept with to your wedding that isn't your future partner. Right? Like, hello? I'm wearing red to the next wedding I go to. Tennis. I follow Tom Ford's state of mind. He likes black suits, so I'll do that too. Well, I think men can wear black suits, but like I don't know. Girls stuff is just so complicated. Girls stuff is just too complicated. Where you live, isn't the assumption already that everyone's slept with each other? I don't know. Is that the assumption? Okay. Women clothing has rules so the fashion industry can sell more clothing. That's true, to be honest. And I do have like a cute orangish dress, but the thing is that it just like hits me in a weird place. I need it to be like taken in at the waist a little bit because it like flares out right here and it makes me look boxy when really like my waist goes in more. So I haven't worn the dress in forever just because it yeah, where it like touches my body, like right here, it touches my like armpits, right? And then instead of like going into my hips, it like just goes straight down, so it gives me like a boxy shape instead of like my actual body shape. There's like 2,000 people your age in that whole town, so yes. I think the average age in her hometown is like 58. Dude, why do you even know that? Boxy like SpongeBob, not like SpongeBob. And then also like the where it hits me like right at my knees after it goes down, and I don't know. You looked it up one time. Mm-hmm. Don't you have massive thighs and hips though? Yes, that's why whenever it hits me here and then it just goes down to my big hips, it makes me look like nothing wrong with wide people, but it makes me look wider than I need to wider than I need to look. Wider than I have to look. I'm not trying to wear like a body yaddy yaddy con dress to a wedding either, but I would like to not look like a brick. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. How are you, boxy? It's the way the dress hits me. It doesn't taper in at the right places. It's just the dress needs to either be altered or I just need to get rid of it. I think if I was like half there. Oh, and I didn't buy this dress. My friend gave it to me because she had she was just like getting rid of some of her clothes and she was like, "Hey, do you want this dress?" I was like, "Sure." So I didn't. It's not like I tried it on. I was like, "Oh, this dress doesn't look good on me," or like it changed. But she's a little bit. I think she's a little bit taller than me, so it hits. She's either taller, and so it hits her in a different place than it hits me. So it looked good on her, better on her than it looks on me. Oh, and also, it had like you can't wear a bra with it. You have to like wear pasties, and it dips down right here, like the material. It's like a satin dress, and so you have to be careful when you bend over, or else you're gonna spill. It's not very supportive, and you can't like tighten the back because it just zips. Okay, it's honestly probably like a size too big for me in general, now that I'm really thinking about it. The dress in general could be like a size smaller. I'm trying to imagine all single men in her town have General Lee cars. I'm trying boxy bikini. I'm trying to imagine what the boxy means, and it's not going well. It's probably exactly what you're thinking. Boxy Lexi, she just means there's no shaping. Yeah, that's what I mean, is that it just doesn't, it doesn't flatter me. I hate wearing pasties. Hi, Miss and Picklework. Hi, Jacob. Excuse me, ma'am, you dropped a chicken cutlet. No, that is, I'm not saying, like, stuffing. Like, the cutlet would be, like, a lifting pad, okay? I'm saying a pasty to where if there was spillage, you wouldn't see any nip, okay? I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. There is a difference. But you can also use, like, body tape where you tape the dress to your body in the area that you don't want to come out. Oh, just like a circle, yes. You use chicken cutlets to hold your dress up. No, the chicken, I don't have any, but like no, it's not a real chicken cutlet. It looks like a chicken cutlet, but it's like a push up for you put it like under the breast, and it gives you like a lift. And it's like, it's a little sticky, so it sticks to your skin, and it just like holds the breast up. I'm lost. I don't want to know. It's a boob booster. It's a boob booster seat. Yes. I know that stuff already. I come back to nip talk. No, we're not nip talking. I'll get you some on your Amazon. Okay, I'll add them to my wish list. I've taped all my clothes for never. Yeah. But the thing is, like, there's a couple tapes that are good, but they're like hard to find, and they're not always consistent. And so sometimes like you'll get one and it won't stick to your skin. It'll stick to like the clothes, but then it just doesn't stick to your skin, so it defeats the whole purpose. How do these guys not know about women accessories? Some guys just don't want to know until they're forced to hear about it, like on my stream. I think I've taught the guys that watch this stream quite a bit. I know some of you guys already knew, or you had sisters or girlfriends that forced you to know. But some people, like, even in relationships, like, I've had girlfriends that just, like, they don't want to let their, like, significant others, like, know, like, what goes into their beauty process. So, like, they kind of just keep all that stuff, like, hidden from them. You know, like, they're not going to be like, hey, here's my pasty, you know? Hey, this is my eyelashes, you know? They just kind of like get ready, and then their boyfriend's like, oh, okay, look good. They don't know what all goes into it. It's not like they don't have, just because they don't know doesn't mean that they haven't ever like been around women. It just means that the women have never went into this kind of conversation, or if they did, I feel like if you're in person and a girl starts and like you're with a group of girls and they start talking about like pasties and chicken cutlets, you're probably just gonna walk away and be like, this conversation's probably not for me. But here I have you stuck and trapped here listening to my story, so welcome. I hope you enjoy it. The ride is not over yet. Hi, Weiss. Okay, rock with the toad. Thank you. I painted him. But if you interact with women, you know. Epic is such a pain in the ass to get working on Stream Deck. Steam Deck stream. First time viewer in chatter, I have an opportunity. I don't ask women anything about their accessories. I like to live in delusion. I love women accessories. Women go to incredible lengths to look fantastic as possible, and men don't understand. That is true. Is chicken cutlets like the universal term for calling pasties? No, it's the two pasties and like the chicken cutlets are different things. Pasties go like around your nipple and cover that up. And like the chicken cutlet would be just like support. I guess you could get like a duo, but I haven't ever tried that. I've never been that way. I was always interested in knowing how girls catfish us. Oh, and you never fart. Same thing. We know. You're naturally pretty, cutie. I can see you don't wear too much. It's nice to see. You want to keep your makeup routine a secret? Me, personally? No, I don't care. Okay, Robocop's done. So fully here now. Welcome! Week, walk away. Where'd you get the giant pickle, Rick? I won it at a rodeo carnival game. Would you like to hear the opportunity? I mean, you can tell me, but I'm probably not gonna do it. Just use duct tape? Yeah, just use duct tape. But it might get sticky stuff on your dress. First time viewer in chatter, I have an opportunity. I already read that. She shared it with us. Lexi will expand your mind. Yes, that's the plan. You don't need to explain something about girl. Honey, I like to explain things to the boys, so if you don't want to hear about it, you can skip this part of the stream. What's your glasses prescription? They were bouncing on the light earlier like you're half blind. No. The ones that I had on earlier were, these are blue light blocking glasses. So these don't have any prescription at all. These, it's barely anything. I just need them to see like traffic signs and stuff at night. Blue mascara today apparently, but hard to see here. Wait, you can see that it's blue or no? Do you ever game? We actually played Fortnite last time. I don't know. It depends on if you consider Fortnite gaming. She already has a sponsor coming up. I wouldn't consider it a sponsor. I would consider it a part. It is a situation. So she was going to Goodwill tomorrow. Goodwill. Sometimes Goodwill has good deals. Sometimes Goodwill is a scam. And they like charge more than what everything's worth there. Does anyone know what happens to metal when it oxidizes? What happens to it? Honey is one of those guys who likes to live in delusion. Hello, burnt cheese. Ever play Rust? I haven't. That game scares me a little bit. I remember when it was like going viral like a while back, whenever all the streamers were like getting paid to play it. And I like tuned into a couple of the streams and they were like naked. Not the streamers, but in the game. She's not playing for like 2 seasons now. I did play last stream. I actually was really sad that you weren't in the stream. But we did end on a win, so that was good. Google Lens everything. I can't even get her to play Peak. Good situation. Yeah, it's a situation. Good. Situation coming soon. I was super EP. That's okay. We were like struggling there for a minute though. It was me, Myth, and TJ. We could not get it together, but we did get it together at the end and we won. You should post it. I should. It was that blanket. No, it wasn't. Guys, look at this freaking tangle in my hair right now. Hello? Not the situation. She hasn't moved that blanket since last stream. It's just glued there. No, it's cold. It's winter time here in Texas. When are you playing Super Mario 3? That would be so fun. It is not cold. It is. Do you not hear the ice in the sky? Baby, it's cold outside. Ow. I can hear untangling. I wish I had scissors. I would just cut it. Do you ever wear baseball hats? Why did I say basketball? Do you tie your hair in a bun and have it stick out the back? No, I usually just wear the hat. If I heard ice in the sky, I would move. I actually have, I have this hat. It has my Care Bear on it, and I had these butterflies put on it. I'm probably going to get more stuff put on it eventually, but... It's my little hat. Look at it. It's so cute. She apparently has legs. I don't know. I've never seen them before. You in a hat always looks funny. I don't know why. Why? I did that for the first time the other day. Not having my hair on my neck felt actually colder than usual. Pickle George needs to go on it. Needs a ponytail out the back. Pro move, camera off before standing up. I need to sneeze, and it keeps coming, and it keeps going, and it keeps not happening, and my whole face is just burning. The pink really compliments your eyes right now. Oh, thank you. I couldn't really see the chat with the hat on. Try it backwards. It's gonna get makeup on it. My little decals. I actually didn't pick the designs. I had my friends pick them, and they put them on there for me. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, never mind. She was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. And now I feel like, I don't know why, I want to save up money and buy a RV, and we can just stream out the RV. She's 16 again. Now you look like you play with those skateboards. Wait. What about this? Got a fidget spinner. She's not a ripstick kind of girl. Wow, she's so cool. Aren't I? Time to end stream. Good night. Wait, why is it time to end? Wait. Because it's a cringe. Where did this come from? The last standing birthday balloon. This was stuck to the top of my desk. Like the bottom of the top of my desk. The last standing birthday balloon. Judge. Dude, no way. Bottom to the top. Let me see that. Drop, 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 drop. Who's the last survivor? Judge. Bye, Judge. I gave him a little pinhole. Hi, Miracle. You're able to keep it spinning on just your thumb. If I wasn't streaming and I wasn't scared that it would hit my keyboard and, like, something bad would happen. Dude, I don't even know how it got up there. You're killing him? Dude, I cannot keep this forever. I didn't even know it was still there. That's definitely not it. You look like a 90s pizza delivery girl. Okay, we gotta get that. We gotta stop doing that one. But yeah, I had one of my friends put this one on my hat. Look how cute it is. And it was a surprise. And then this one was from another one of my friends in Austin, and I was just like, give me whatever whatever reminds you of me. Butterflies, so cute.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell.
I had two more friends that were supposed to put some on there, and then I never got the chance to have them do it. I need to go I need to check and see next time I go. I need to bring it and see. Can I add a chicken cutlet to the hat? No. Butterflies are pretty annoying. Good call from that person. No, butterflies are so sweet. Sometimes they land on me and they just sit there. And I'm like, hello, little friend. Did you do hats for them? No. But I was friends with guys who did hat decaling, so. When you first pointed it out, I was waiting to see if you were just going to call it a bear or knew what it was called. A Care Bear? Yes, this is my Care Bear. I had this Care Bear, actually. It's my favorite. I used to think the butterflies are beautiful until I realized they're gross caterpillars. They're not, though. Caterpillars, it's just like people. You know, sometimes you go through a bad phase and you're just like crawling around, rolling around, munching, eating your life away. And then you go through a change. You get into your cocoon and you sit there, and then you crawl out after a while. How do you get out of your little like depression that you're in? And you turn into a butterfly and you thrive. I never went through a phase in my life where I crawled around. Oh, you just went straight to walking? Weird flex. Not true. Liar. Ding, ding, ding. Liar alert. I love butterflies, but not mosquitoes. I see how you are. Yeah, I hate mosquitoes. Butterflies are chopped. Worms with wings. That little full body wriggle to move, yes. Now I want to watch that SpongeBob episode. I was born and was able to run like the wind. Okay, I wasn't sure exactly what they are called, but they're called bra inserts. But like the super crazy ones, if you want to see some that are like the high quality, like high tech ones, go to cakesbody.com. I mean not K, CAKES space BODY.com. And they sell different sized body cakes. Yeah, like you can choose how much bigger you want your. They're calling them cakes. I call them treats, but cakes is crazy. Choose your cake size. Oh, you can choose your cake color too. Oh, you can get a sticky or a grippy cake. Never leaves his car. Moths are just goth butterflies. I like moths too, but I don't like when they come in my house. Because then I'm like, little guy, you're going to die in here when the sun rises. And notice how there isn't really an equivalent product for men because we mostly just don't care enough. Can you choose shape as well and get some that are boxy? No. You can choose a shape if you're getting like a boob job, but not for these that I could tell. Do you kill bugs in your house or put them outside? It depends on what kind of bug it is. Spiders, depends on what they look like. Sometimes I kill them, sometimes I release them, and what size they are. I don't like wolf spiders. I will kill them every time. I'm sorry. Yeah, if they're just like the little jumpy spiders, I catch them and release them. Lizards, I catch and release. Scorpions, I haven't ever dealt with a live one, but I do see them dead outside sometimes. Termites! Gotta die. Mosquitoes! Gotta die. She's talking about bugs like they're Pokemon. You only broke my heart like 25% with that answer. I kill everything but spiders. Well, I don't... It really depends. I haven't... Wolf spiders in my house, I just can't. I can't. I think I'm just terrified from them from when I was little. Because one of the house that my dad moved in after my parents got a divorce, there was wolf spiders everywhere. And I just had nightmares of them like crawling into my bed. That's really like the only one that I have like serious beef with. Huntsman spiders don't bother me. I don't like it. I don't like an unsolicited spider either. Like if I'm like moving furniture and I like stick my finger in a web just because it's like the unknown. I don't like that. But I usually just try and like wear gloves when I'm moving furniture. So like if I don't feel the web, then I don't know, and it can't bother me. Bugs go outside. They're just lost. I agree with that. Any insect that crosses paths with me is getting squashed. Well, I've heard spiders are good in the house because they kill other bugs. Sometimes they kill and sometimes they don't. That's how I am, really. Spiders need to have a soliciting permit. Wolf spiders don't make webs though, so don't put that hate on them. No, wolf spiders don't make webs. I will say that also, I think part of it was my grandpa, like on my dad's side, was an exterminator. And so I think that he also like put fear in me at a younger age from bugs. But I've always been like, other than like wolf spiders, I've like bugs haven't really bothered me even with that. But we did like with the wolf spider thing, he was like, "Oh yeah, we really need to take care of this. Like this is a big issue." So that like terrified me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to die. Everybody's going to die." Like that was my thought. So you know, if you tell kids to be scared of something, they will be. Kill spiders with fire? I don't think that's necessary. How do you know different breeds of spiders? Because my grandpa was an exterminator. Do exterminators also handle rats on top of bugs? I think it just depends on the exterminator. My grandpa did do rats as well. Which my old house that I grew up in did have rats at one point for a little bit, which was just like terrifying. I lived in like an older house, okay, and that we did. I just now thought about this. We had this one room. Okay, it used to be a garage, and then it was turned into an extra bedroom. So like the wall where the garage was, like the garage mechanism was taken out, and then it was turned into like a like vinyl siding, and then there was like a door on it, and that room was carpeted over the concrete. And let me tell you, we went on like a vacation. Okay, before we went on a vacation, we started hearing like what sounded like a squirrel like in the attic, and so my mom was like, "Oh, it's probably just a squirrel. Like we'll take care of it when we get back. Like we'll find out how it's getting in, and we'll patch it up, okay?" So when we got back, all of a sudden we were hearing like in the walls, like this, and we were like, "What the actual F is that?" You know? And so then we got up one morning. We still like didn't know what it was. My mom had like called and was like trying to see whenever like my grandpa could come to check out the house and what was going on. And we woke up in that room, that extra room that had been turned from a garage into an extra room. That's where like my mom ran her business out of. We never saw anything during the day. They just came out at night, which is like a rat thing. But anyways, they had dug up like the carpet in that room. They had like dug up the carpet in there. Like literally shredded it. My mom was like freaking out because that's where she like ran her business, and she was like, "Oh my gosh," because we still didn't know it was rats, right? We weren't sure exactly what it was. And I was like, "What in the actual heck like came in last night and destroyed this?" She was like, I don't know, at this point we might just need a what are they called, like an exorcist. She was like, "It's something bad is doing this." Anyways, it ended up being rats. We got rid of them. I don't even remember how. They just disappeared. That is the fun thing about being a kid and not having to worry about the logistics of things, just knowing that things were getting taken care of. Do miss that. Logistics. I hate logistics of things. I hate it. Anyways. Makes sense why you own a circus tent. I always feel bad when I see a dead mouse on the mousetrap. How are you with mice or rats? For anybody, I don't even know if anybody in here, maybe Terrence, has been here long enough to where, like, my old streams in my tiny, tiny bedroom. I had a mouse one time, and I spent a stream trying to catch it and release it. I put peanut butter in a shoebox with a hole in the side, and I turned all the lights off, and I waited. And it was just, like, my face in the dark with a lit up screen on my laptop. And I don't know why anybody watched that, but they did. Tay would remember if he was here, but I don't know if anybody else in the chat. It was when I was on You Now. I didn't catch it. I actually don't know if I ever caught it. Maybe I did eventually catch it. It's so long ago, I don't remember. How do you, I had rats when I was living with some family members because they always left food out like morons. Had one in the roof last year and I got stuck when they patched it. Had to call them back to get it out. Oh no. Rats can do a lot of damage. I had rats last year or so, but my dog's been murdering everything these days except the cats, of course. I'm glad that he doesn't murder the cats. A squirrel. I want to ask where you live to get an understanding of what kind of critters you have to deal with, but don't think I'm a creep. I mean, I live in Texas now, but I grew up in Kentucky. I'm already scared. This is why barn cats are a thing. You should ask your mom about that when you get home. Did they just buy a bunch of cats? No, we had cats. We had cats on and off. I lived on like a main road growing up, so we had outdoor cats. I lived on a very busy road growing up, and so it was like a busy road in front of my house, and then behind my house was like woods. So we had coyotes, and also across the road from my house was also woods. So there was coyotes and a busy highway. So let's just say sometimes the cats, there was too much going on for them to survive. But people would just drop more off. So I always had cats. I don't know. People would just like drop them off. Mousetrap stream, but they do have the barn cat program in my town, but we never did that. Sounds like a peak Lexi stream. Honestly, you don't know what? The farm nearby my house might have been doing the barn cat thing, and that might have been how we had so many cats. Now that I think about it. Plot twist, The Conjuring, it's always just rats, not a haunting. I actually do remember that now that you mentioned it, but I didn't stay for the whole thing. Dude, why would you? I mean, honestly, I was just sitting in the dark and I was like, shh, guys, don't say anything. Like, I was shushing you guys and I was the one talking. Like, I'm surprised y'all didn't, like, report my stream. The cats probably brought in the mice, honestly. Well, also, my mom had this theory that we fed the cats too good, that they didn't want to eat the rats. So my mom's like, stop feeding. She's like, because they like, we never purchased a cat. We never like, they just always like showed up. They were just always like strays. And because of my mom's business, like if there was an animal on our property, she had to like take it in and get them shots. So my mom would be like, I would like on a random Saturday, like we would have to like round up these cats to go take them to get like rabies shots. And then like a day after we got the rabies shots, they would get like ran over by a car. And then she'd be like, this is why you guys are not allowed to own cats. Like it was like $20 every time. She was dealing with scorpions in Austin, apparently. A family of squirrels nested in our roof and one got left behind. It got saved, but they stayed around our yard for a while. That's crazy. She probably whispered, thinking that wouldn't scare the mouse. Rat Burger should be your next YouTube short. Rat Burger? That's crazy. I could label it that and not actually make it that, but I feel like people would really believe it. Does your mom sell the turtles and crawdads? Yes. And they have catfish in a fish tank. I'll send Salmon to the farm. He's smart enough to not get run over and vicious enough to fight off coyotes. Nice. I'll take him. He's good company. Never any peace and quiet with him around. You'll never feel lonely. Well, I'm not going to be there. My mom doesn't live in the house that I grew up in anymore. You called it. She was whispering. It sounds like you were a crazy cat lady. It does sound like that. She still is. You shouldn't have to deal with any rodents or anything that size. Cats fear nothing and get rid of that stuff. How many cats do you have now? 2. just have a pet scorpion, which reminds me, I need to go find one again. I will say, Kumi is like a beast at killing flies. He kills flies and he eats them. And there, whenever he gets his eye on a fly, you're not going to stop him. Make some creepy Halloween foods. Okay. Can you take pictures of the turtles? I want to see how big they got. If I remember. How big is that fish tank? It's freaking huge. They have 2. Catfish? She's got a woman in the tank? No, like an actual catfish fish. I can't wait for number 3 for me. Yeah, I have no opinions on the fact that they have catfish, honestly. Go to sleep, bro? Why? Hi, Lo-Fi. I'm about to. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Where do you even get a pet catfish from? He didn't get it. He caught it in the lake and took it home. Hi, Connor. Yeah, you caught it. You catch it. He caught it when it was like this big, and now it's like this big. I don't know what he feeds it, honestly. I do not go noodling. That is, when you catch the catfish with your bare hands, that is called noodling, and I do not participate. My school had a catfish farm, and we would fry them up once a year for money. Wait, fire or fry? How are you doing, chat? They're probably doing terrible. That sounds like a redneck version of skinny dipping. You go into the creek and you get under the rock. You stick your head down there and you stick your hand in its mouth and you just pull it up. Don't catfish bite? They don't bite. They horn you. They have a horn. And it hurts. Oh my gosh. I've gotten, ugh, I don't even want to think about it. It hurts so bad. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. It hurts so bad. That was not a word. I expected to be flagged. What's the most redneck thing you do? I don't know, chat. What do I do? Thankfully, I never did. Tell me you can at least drive a tractor? Of course. Church has concluded. This is some Charlie Brown music. It was not Charlie Brown. This guy's noodling, by the way.
Oh my god.
Got it.
Good god.
Dinosaur. The catfish bites down on your hand, thinking that it's bait. As it clamps down, you need to act fast to secure your grip. Use your other hand to reach into the water and grasp the fish tightly by its lower jaw. The catfish's strong bite actually helps you hold on as you pull it out of its hiding spot. Next, with a firm grip, lift the catfish from the water, making sure it doesn't wriggle free. The catfish bites
That's how
down.
it works. At least it's not called cat. No, that would be so bad. The water looks like pee. It's creek lake water. That's crazy.
Hey, you got something in
You
there?
just stick your hand in there and wiggle your fingers and they think that you're food.
And I'm afraid that he's gonna bring it up and throw it in my face.
I'm also kind of concerned that he's gonna grab me.
Not filling in here.
Is there more than one hole in this area, or just that one right
Oh,
there?
there's full of holes, yeah. I got a fish right here.
Oh,
You got one?
real?
Yeah, I got it blocked.
Dude, when you say you got him blocked, what do you mean? Like you're just
Not letting him out. He's in a
Okay.
hole, and I gotta
Okay.
keep him in there.
What do you want me to do here, bro?
Put your hand right in between my two hands. I'm gonna keep it around the edges so you don't cut your arm.
Come on, you dirtiness.
And if he bites you or anything, just don't jerk or get startled. Just let it happen. He's going, man.
I can cut my. Feels really weird.
Oh, they got
There
it.
he is.
Christ, dude.
And that is the best time to eat right there. That's exactly what we came for.
Why would you do that? You gotta use the gym muscles for something. Why wouldn't you do that? Someone from New York talking about the water quality, by the way. I wouldn't eat catfish. Catfish is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Hype for the catfish! Hype for the catfish! Look, see? There's a fish in this hole. It got him. That's a big one. So it gets you, and then you get it, and then you pull it out, and then you grab it with your other hand. It gets you, and then you get it. Why don't you just use a fishing rod? Because, well, a fishing rod will work, but with this, you are, like, especially catfishing, because they stay in a hole. You can definitely still get, I've caught catfish with her. I've never went noodling, but I've caught catfish with the fishing rod, but it's just easier to do noodling. I mean, you're getting in the water and you're getting nasty, but it's a lot faster way to draw the catfish out because you're just sticking your hand in the hole where they live instead of like waiting for them to come get your bait. You're going straight into their hole.
Crunches offer.
Oh. I don't know about this one.
Ooh, it feel it shake the ground. Yeah. It's a pretty good fish.
They need clothes on.
Let me get out, kid.
Oh, shoot. That is huge. That is a huge catfish. I don't even know if you'd want to eat that one. That one's not good eating size because that one is too big. You would just want to let that one keep like having babies. Because I think once they get that big, it's not very good. Dadgummit? Oh, you gotta watch out. Hot women bikini noodling is kind of a weird internet thing. She's more country than you. Guys, do you think I'm gonna get mad and just like go noodling because you say this girl's more country than me? She's more country than you. What are you gonna do about it? Here, wait. I want you to see this.
For any of you that don't know, catfishing, these right here, yeah, that will hurt you. They got poison in them. It's like a toxin. So do not let them get you. That way, you see how I grab him. And this is just for anybody that doesn't know. You grab a catfish a certain way, because if you don't, he will light you up.
Yes. It
Absolutely
hurts very
light
bad.
you up. And it hurts.
It hurts.
The only thing, which my dad taught me, I don't know if it's an actual thing,
Okay.
is when you get stung by one of these, you can take the slime off of it and rub it on the wound, and it'll make it feel better. And I actually tried that, and I don't know if it's all in my mind or not,
in
but
your
it
mind,
actually,
and that's gross.
it actually helped me.
Do not put like water
for any of you that don't know,
and like slime in
catfishing,
your fucking.
these right here, yeah, that will hurt you. They got poison in them. It's like a toxin.
It's a toxin. When I was 9 in Peru, I went fishing in the Amazon River and caught a catfish with poisonous spines. My guide cut them off. They cut off the. I didn't cut them off, but I did get stung.
And windier today. Oh, yeah, it's not a worm bite.
Giant.
It's not a worm bite. Turns out.
Giant. Oh, giant.
It's a giant. So.
It's a giant. It's a giant.
These boys are screaming like little girls. Okay, wait. Let me find you one more. Oh. Nope. None of that. Okay, here. Let me show you guys this one.
This production is being brought to you by Battery Outfitters.
No, it's not.
My name is Quentin, and you're watching Mid-South Outdoor Life. Right now, I'm taking time out of filming one of my regular fishing, and that is, do catfish sting? Or, in other words, people ask me really often if I ever get stung by a catfish because I handle so many of them shooting videos on this channel. Well,
Okay, tell us about
I just
it.
figured it was about time that I do a video to kind of explain or maybe to bust the myth of catfish stings. And it's really quite simple. Catfish do not sting. However,
Yes, they do.
catfish do have what I'm going to call barbs. They have one here on the top of their body. They have them here on their pectoral fins. So 3 overall. All freshwater species of catfish are going to have barbs in those locations. Now, the truth of the matter is the most dangerous catfish that you can handle is a small catfish. This one, however, weighs about 8.5 pounds, and I'm gonna clean this one and take it home and eat it. I usually only keep catfish under 10 pounds because once they get over 10 pounds, they become far better breeders, and I like to keep those in the river so that they'll continue to produce more fish. However, when you're talking about fish under 10 pounds, I find that if they're under 5 pounds, that's when you have to start worrying about getting stuck by the barbs. If they're under 3 pounds, you definitely have to worry about getting stuck.
Yeah, mine was probably like 5
However, you're
pounds.
not really getting stung. The reason it burns is because the smaller they are, the more serrated their barbs are, and there's some things that are on the catfish, some bacteria and some other things that are going to make it burn when it pulls that barb out of your skin. However, if you handle a catfish appropriately, you don't really have to worry about getting stuck by the barb.
Okay, Mr. Catfish Handler.
Stuck by them, it's because the fish was flopping around. It's not because they tried to stick you. They were just bouncing around because they're unhappy.
Bouncing around.
This fish, however, is big enough that these barbs have begun to dull. They're rounded off for the most part.
How about you put that guy back in the water?
Sharp. This one is quite rounded. This one is a little sharp. So just handling it in a general sense, I'm not going to get stuck.
It's dead.
However, if I was being really careless and this thing was fresh out of the water and flopping and bouncing back and forth on the deck with all its full strength,
No,
even
tell me
these
that.
little barbs,
I
could
still think he's
penetrate my
alive.
skin. So even up to this size, you want to use some caution, but it's the little guys, the 3-pounders, that you really have to worry about. So what's the right way to handle a catfish?
Show me a 3-pounder and how to handle it.
The popular one is to use fish grips and handle them by the mouth. I prefer not to do that for the most part. I'll usually just, depending on what size they are and the species,
Get your hand out of
I'll
his
stick
mouth.
my thumb in their mouth like that.
No.
However, channel cats, particularly male channel cats, they'll try to take your finger off. So sometimes on
Did you
channel
eat the one
cat,
that stung you? No, I released it.
Flatheads.
It was
they're really
it was
easy
a
to
little
handle
guy,
by the mouth.
like probably like 5 pounds. Wasn't big enough to
Another
eat.
really good way is to handle them from the bottom. If you notice, I've got fingers around that barb, and I've got a thumb behind this barb. And once I've isolated those barbs, this fish cannot stick me. If I was careless and I let him get loose, and maybe I tried to catch him while he was flopping, you know, I might get poked. But when you isolate those barbs with your fingers, whether it be from the bottom or the top, you can feel pretty confident that you're not going to get stuck by those barbs.
I was younger and I was fishing with my mom's boyfriend, so I think he would have kept it if it was big enough. I was not preparing no fish. I was just there catching them. I bet that catfish is still alive. How is 5 pounds not enough to eat? I don't know. I didn't weigh it. I don't know how much it was, but all I remember is getting. I know I released it, and I know it barbed me. Can you? I don't know what you're talking about.
So I hope that helped a little bit. Show you guys.
So, well, he's saying the smaller ones definitely flop around more, and he said that their things are sharper. So technically, he did not show us him holding a little flopper. Okay, and now the video is people getting stung. Did you squish your camera? I went fishing one time, caught something, but it was too heavy for little me to reel in. Really? Did you use a bobber? There's a lost dog outside and I don't want to deal with it, but I have to deal with it. Good luck. I hope that it is okay and it find its owner. Wait, guys. Okay. Done waiting. Hurry up. Okay, wait. I was going to show you guys one more. Dude, the little ones, they actually have freaking huge ass fucking things, horn things.
So these mouse.
Here, wait, yeah, look at this one. Look at this one. Do you see all these freaking like barb things? Like one mishandle. And like mine was that it was very slimy. I was holding it and because my mom wasn't fishing with us, he was like, "Here, let's take a picture for your mom." I was like, "Okay." And I was holding it and then it turned around. Like I guess I wasn't gripping it tight enough and it got me right in the middle of my it got me right, dude. How did I get so freaking dirty? Hello? It got me right in the middle of my palm, and I had never felt pain in my palm like that, and I never want to feel that kind of pain again. I think at that point, I literally tossed it in the water. Maybe he wanted to keep it, actually, but I was like, ah! I threw it. I just threw it back into the water. Be freely.
If you put your finger in there, Jackson, they will bite down so hard on you. No, it just hurts very little bit. I'm just being silly. But it can hurt. So when you're messing with these bullhead, be careful. So these mouse.
Bro, that's not what I thought was going to happen. That was like actually the worst video I could have ever shown you guys. What did you grab? You know what? There's a pin sitting here. And I was playing with it and I didn't realize it was open. Well. Guys, look at this. This is crazy, actually. Look at how many catfish are hungry in this freaking lake, I'm guessing. Pond. That is crazy. Is this AI? Or do you think it's a catfish farm? Was this the most pain you've ever experienced? No, but from a fish, yes. I think it was a marshmallow. I'm not sure. It did make me bleed, too. It was just scary, I think. Already lost me. Your hair is pretty. Thank you, Tyson. Probably feed that. Looks like marshmallow, but doesn't at all taste like one. True. Oh my gosh. Catfish food? What? It smells so bad. What? It smells so bad. Oh my gosh. It's one of the worst things ever. Like catfish bait. Like the more rotten, the better. Half the time when I was growing up and we would go fishing, we would just bring like old hot dogs and like whatever kind of meat that we had that needed to go. Like if we had hot dogs and we didn't like use them all, we would just take them. And I mean the fish loved it. So I haven't been in years. Hydrate. Cheers. When I used to catch them, my grandparents or uncle would take them off the hook. Never had to do it myself. I will say, she rarely has to catfish. Natural beauty. Okay, thank you, Kay. If you're catching a fish, like any kind of fish, with a pole, and then you reel it in, and then you have those grips like the one guy was talking about, you grab the string that the fish is on. It's like wobbling and blah blah blah. Okay, then you grab it in its mouth with that, and then you can reach in and get the hook out. And that is the easiest way if you really don't want to be touching the fish. But I've rarely ever had an experience where those were available. I can't fish because I can't bonk them on the head anymore. I used to pretend I was fishing as a kid with a Spider-Man fishing rod and I toss it in the pool, and that's the extent of my fishing experience. This is your fishing experience.
And throw our body and throw the water.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna be fishing with the $1 toy rod today. Let's see what we catch. All right, we got our bait on. Let's go. Oh.
Wait, he's actually fishing?
Oh, I got him. All right, we're gonna be fishing with the $1.
I thought he was gonna use.
Let's see what we catch.
I thought he was gonna use the magnet. Wait, this guy actually just caught a fish with that.
I got him. All right, we're gonna be fishing with the $1 toy rod today. Let's see what we.
Wait, I'm actually I'm a little bit impressed. You gotta stop showing videos on stream without vetting them. They make you look a bit silly. I think that's the appeal of what I do, is because it's all that we see it together. If it's not the right video, then that's fine. I could have caught a fish with my Spider-Man rod. Apparently, yeah. That's pretty cool. I've never seen anyone use those. I had a Barbie one. And then they also have the ones that they're called a pocket rod. And they like basically like push all the way in, and then you can pull it out, and it's basically like a travel size fishing rod, which is pretty cool. They're not like super fancy or nice. I'm sure they have nice ones now, but the one that I used to use in Kentucky wasn't very fancy. I thought you said depressed. Guys, I think that I'm going to get off. I'm getting very sleepy, and it's 3 a.m. I was talking about the fish holder, whatever they're called, when I said that. Oh. Fair enough. I got hooked in here because of how cute you are, but it's still here because you're pretty entertaining. Thank you. Wow, professional hater. I'm not hating on anybody. But I do need to get some sleep because I have stuff to do today. I have to make some money. Getting on earlier tomorrow, is it wishful thinking? Probably wishful thinking. I probably won't have it for much longer. I think I'm getting rid of it, but yeah, it's just a mirrored dresser. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, I just like mirrors as much as possible. Hit with the ad right on the explanation. No! That's actually unfortunate. I guess you will never know. You have a gig tomorrow or what? Yes. Just painting the same room again? Yes, I just paint the same room again every single time. Is she getting off now? Yes, because it is 3 a.m. It's now from orange to green. But I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are the best. That's 100%. I think you do not actually, but I run with that. That's okay. 12-hour stream when I get a regular 9 to 5 job and then I have a day off. We'll do a long stream. Or yeah. When she's in Kentucky.
Right.
Right. Exactly. I'm a rock star. That's fun thought. I'm gonna start telling myself that while I'm painting. I'm just gonna start headbanging. Because we all just wanna be. Good night, see you at the wedding. I'm not going to the same wedding as you. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties. You guys are the best. And she hosts the kids' birthday parties dressed up like Mater. Yes. Until next time. Bye, guys. Good night.